Do you worry about your children's future? Will they make wise choices? Will they be successful? And most importantly, will they remain faithful? Hi, neighbor. I'm here to encourage you. Don't give up. In this episode, I want to offer you some biblical encouragement with a time-tested proverb and share a personal story how that was manifested in my life. Hope and healing are on the way. Did you finally realize your dream of having a family, only to have your happily ever after turn into a nightmare? Are you constantly second-guessing your parenting, anxious about whether your child will make good choices and remain faithful? Have you neglected yourself to the point that it's taken a personal toll on you? Hi, neighbor. Welcome to Anchors of Encouragement. I'm Tim Maudlin, husband, adoptive parent, disciple of Christ, and ambassador of encouragement. I too felt the joy of having a family of my own, and I wish we could be like other families. But I found myself up late at night, anxious about my child's future and asking myself, why is this happening? Am I a failure as a parent? It was only by grabbing a lifeline from God and my friends that I was able to navigate the challenges of adoptive life. And now I can't wait to share everything I've learned with you. My mission is to be your friend and encourager, to throw adoptive parents a lifeline and offer biblical encouragement as you partner with Christ, providing stability as your anchor when you need it the most. If you're ready for real and raw talk with strategies and insights that lead to peace beyond comprehension, so you not only survive but thrive in life's storms, this podcast is for you. Hope and healing are on the way. Hi, neighbor. Before I get into today's topic, I have a favor to ask you. Chances are you found this podcast because someone told you about it, or you found it by searching for Adoption Podcast. One of the reasons this podcast ranks where it does is because other listeners have left reviews for the show. This anchors the podcast in the rankings. I want to encourage you to be an anchor of encouragement for other adoptive parents who are searching for answers in their adoption journeys, just like you. Please leave a review. It's simple and will only take a few minutes. See the show notes for a video on how to do it. Thank you so much. Do you worry about your children's future? Will they make wise choices? Will they be successful? And most importantly, will they remain faithful? Today I want to offer you some biblical encouragement with a time-tested proverb and share a story about how this was manifested in my life. It began as a random conversation my wife Mary Beth and I were having with our son Johnny. He was telling us how things were going in his life, and then the conversation took a turn I didn't see coming. He began telling us about some disagreements he was having with some of his friends about a particular moral issue. He told us, I can't accept what they're saying because the Bible says something totally different. Then he quoted book, chapter, and verse to us. That was amazing. I didn't see it coming. I don't know about you, but there have been times in my life where I have wondered whether anything I've taught my boys has actually stuck with them. Sometimes it's hard to see positive progress. You have to look really close to see those silver linings or nuggets. I believe all responsible parents, whether bio, blended, or adoptive, want their children's future to be good. I've talked to other adoptive parents, and whether this is right or wrong, we feel an added responsibility of parenting our children because a birth mother has given us the honor and privilege of raising her child. It hasn't always been easy, but I'm reminded of the proverb in Proverbs 22:6. I would like to share that with you from two different translations. The first reads this way: Direct your children onto the right path, and when they are older, they will not leave it. And another translation: Train up your child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. This is a proverb. It's not an absolute, but I believe that if we practice what Solomon tells us here, to direct our children onto the right path, and when they are older, they will not leave it, more times than not, this is what will happen. All of us as parents want to hear an affirmation that we're doing a good job, that all of the effort that we've expended in raising our children has been validated by their behavior and how they turn out. We want to be told we've done a good job as a parent. Maybe as an adult, you've told your parents that they did a good job raising you. If you haven't, I would encourage you to do so. Johnny told us that he had friends telling him, "You were raised right." That was encouraging to hear him tell us that. Parenting is a humbling experience. As much as you would like to make decisions for your children, you can't. That's just a fact. You have to learn how to manage your expectations. You have to do what you can now. And that takes us to the daily doable. I want to encourage you as a parent to focus on what you can control. Trust the process. Again, I would like to read from Proverbs 22:6. Direct your children onto the right path, and when they are older, they will not leave it. I want to encourage you to copy this verse down. This affirmation, if you keep reading it over and over, and you stay the course and trust the process, more times than not, your children will have a bright future. This episode just happens to be airing on Johnny's birthday. Ironically, my wife and I are receiving an amazing gift from him. I want to encourage adoptive parents to hang in there. Don't give up. Trust the process. Your child's story is not over. It's my hope and prayer that you'll receive gifts like we did. That's all for this episode. I want to thank you for joining me. As I leave, I want to encourage you to be an anchor of encouragement for other adoptive parents who are searching for answers in their adoption journeys. Please leave a review. It's simple and will only take a few minutes. Again, please see the show notes for a video on how to do it. Thank you so much. Until next time, this is Tim encouraging you to do what you can now. If this podcast has given you the courage and confidence to face storms in your life, the number one way you can thank me is to leave a written review on Apple Podcasts. Tell a friend about the show. Take a screenshot of this episode and share it in your Instagram stories and tag me at Tim Maudlin. You can also connect with me in my Facebook group, Anchors of Encouragement. So until next time, this is Tim encouraging you to do what you can now.